yourself and your thoughts as an artist. Jeez. Taunt in the market, everybody wants to know where walk in the park is. Walk in the party.
Hi, it's Scola and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about why I like to be naked. So let's get into it. So this is something I've wanted to talk about for like quite a few months now, and it was after a certain discussion that I had. I want to spill the tea so bad, but I don't want to actually get myself in trouble of who the discussion was with, so I'm just going to gloss over that and just move on. But you guys don't know, but I'm actually quite a petty person. I am. Basically, when I say naked, I'm not saying like proper naked, like butt out, tits out. Like, I'm not saying that. I mean the occasional butt out, but I mean like not it fully out, not like your vajay out and everything, okay? I think everyone gets it. But I mean, just basically, if you've ever noticed from me, I am very about showing my body. I am an advocate of showing your body and being proud of your body. So you have probably seen me in a bikini, in my underwear, many a time. Even when it's not really relevant or you don't need to, you will see me like that. And for me personally, it's not always about being sexy. For sure, there are times when I'm like, yes, I feel like being sexy and I feel like showing off my butt, I feel like showing off my body, and that is how I feel right now. And it's okay to feel that. And also sometimes it's just like, I've worked so damn hard on my body. Like, this is my art. So I mentioned this in my video yesterday where I did my physique update. And some people like making paintings, some people like making music, some people like making films. That is how they express themselves. That is their art. For some people, they like sculpting their bodies. That is how they express themselves. That's how they show how they feel on the inside. That's why bodybuilding and stuff like that is such a huge thing, because for some people that is their art. And I'm not saying it's the healthiest thing in the world. Honestly, truly, it can become very dangerous, just like any other kind of art form. But it's a way for some people to express themselves. And I feel like for me, my body has been a great way for me to express myself. As somebody who grew up looking in the mirror crying because they were too fat, the color of their skin, they just didn't feel pretty enough, they were too tall, and all these things. Like, I wasn't that small, petite, blue-eyed, blonde hair, like white girl basically. I wasn't that. And where I grew up and what I was seeing in the media and on the TV, that's all I saw. That is literally all I saw. And then as I was growing up as a woman trying to find herself, and even now I'm not grown up, I'm still a woman trying to find myself, seeing the same kind of image over and over again, I'm like, damn, like, we need to see different people, we need to see different bodies out there. And that is why I am so about showing my body and owning it and not being afraid to be like, this is what I look like and this is who I am. And I guess this does come into the conversation of feminism, because I was the person I had a discussion with does claim to be a feminist. I'm not. I say the claim. Look at me being petty already. But then she was bringing down people who choose to use their body in order to, I don't know, gain things. And in some ways I agreed where she was coming from, because I think for a very long time all we've seen is women getting ahead because they're beautiful, or only because of their bodies, and that is how they have gotten attention and everything. And I completely understand that argument, because I feel like that is all young girls were shown for a very long time. But then at the same time, I think our goal as feminists, or I'm an intersectional feminist anyway, just let women do whatever they want. And I feel like telling a woman now, okay, you have to stop being naked because it's damaging and you actually have to start doing more of this, I feel like that defeats the point. I think the whole point is that you're allowed to do that, but also you're allowed to be into films, you're also allowed to be into reading books, you're also allowed to talk about different topics, different things. You're allowed to do whatever you want. That is the whole point. We want to be equal to men, because honestly, men can be naked in their videos. Men can, for example, in fitness, men can gain followers from their bodies. So they're showing their physiques, how they've built their traps. They're looking like a Christmas tree, you know? They've worked so hard on their body and they look sick and they gain followers from that, but they gain respect. Whereas a woman, if she's showing her body, for some reason people automatically think she's only gaining respect because she's naked as well and she looks a certain way. And I did this picture side by side of me and my friend, and my picture kept getting comments on, oh Scola, you need to cover up a bit more, oh Scola, you need to look a certain way. Whereas my friend was getting, oh bro, your quads look sick, oh man, you know, your abs looking on point. And I was like, I'm training just like he is. I have quads just like he has way more sicker quads, but you know what I mean. And so I just want to talk about why I like to be naked and why I like to show my body, and I don't even feel like I should have to talk about it, but I feel like we need to get to a point where women are allowed to be sexy, we're allowed to own our sexuality, we're allowed to get our butts out just because we want to get our butts out, we're allowed to get our butts out because we've been working our butts off and working hard in the gym, and you're purely just showing it for muscle purposes and not just because you want your butt out. And it doesn't matter why you want to do whatever you want to do. I just want things to be equal, because you look at men and they're allowed to do whatever they want. They're allowed to show their bodies in whatever way they want. But then when it comes to women, it's like, oh no, you can't do that, or you know, you're gonna be perceived a certain way. And I'll never forget, I posted a picture where I was in a swimsuit and I was showing my butt, and my butt is somewhere where I've seen quite a lot of progress, simply just because people think I have a naturally big butt just because I'm a black woman. Spoiler alert, that's not the reason. I've actually been training for 6 years, and yeah, I have probably naturally a more prominent butt, but like it's the shape. So my butt wouldn't be the shape it is if I hadn't been training for 6 years. I hope that makes sense to people. If it doesn't, I'm happy to do a whole video about my butt, trust me. So, and then this woman commented saying, basically saying, oh, you need to cover up, how do you ever expect to find a husband being like this and all of this stuff. And like, I wasn't even that angry. The person who got the most angry is my mum. My mum went off on that lady like, oh, no, calm down. Because my mum has always been that person who will tell me to calm down, like, actually Scola, you're a bit too naked in this. Scola, you need to calm down. You know, you do want to look a certain way and be perceived a certain way. I'm like, alright mum, I get where you're coming from. Cool. I respect my mum. I don't want to disrespect her in any way. So she got really upset because she was like, who is this random person to tell you what to do with your body? And I was shocked because my mum was like way more protective of me and was like, do you know what, Scola, post another picture of your butt, please. And I was like, oh, okay, mum. And also, I respect everyone's different opinions and different views. Some women like to cover up, that is great. Some women have religious beliefs where they prefer to cover up. Like, for example, I got a message from a girl on Snapchat the other day saying, hey Scola, I get that you're into fitness, but you don't need to be naked all the time. Your body is a holy temple of something. And I was like, first of all, please don't assume my religion. You don't know anything about my religion. Also, please don't try and force your religion on me. Like, if that's what you believe, that is great, but my beliefs might be completely different to yours. And I feel like as women, we need to respect whether you want to be completely covered up or whether you want to be completely naked. Like, it is your choice and it's your body, and I feel like we should live in a world where you should be allowed to do whatever you want. Wow. So I think I just wanted to get this out. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a controversial topic or if everyone's going to be like, yeah, chill about it. But I do want everyone to put in their 2 cents and put in their own conversation into it, because I'd love to hear what people have to say. Yeah, I just guess like this is a topic I want to talk about, because as I get older and I become more confident with my body and more comfortable with my sexuality in general, I'm like, yeah, sometimes I just want to show my butt. Sometimes I just want to look sexy in a pic and post it. I don't want to feel bad for that, and I don't want to feel like, oh, I can't do that. Like, why not? I do feel like I've missed out a lot in this video. I didn't get to hit all of my points, so I'm sure people will come back to me with different points and I'll be able to share my points, just because I don't script my videos, so I probably should start doing that so I actually start getting my points across much better. Yeah, another thing, it's like sometimes I feel like being cute, little and adorable, and sometimes I feel like being sexy and sassy. Like, there's so many different sides to me, and I just don't want to be defined by, oh, I've posted a picture, my butt out, so that automatically means that I'm a certain type of person or my personality has changed. It's like, no, I've always had a butt and it's always been there and I've always liked it, so I'm gonna show it now, if that makes sense. But then yeah, sometimes I just like to be cute, adorable, and just like watch Disney films, okay? It's like there are so many different sides to a person, and I just don't like that people put you in a box, like especially women when they do one certain thing. But anyway guys, I'm so interested to hear your views on this as well and how you feel about it. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay healthy, stay luscious, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.